Hey folks, in this demo, I'm going to show the automation that the Tanzu Community Edition release engineering team has created to test TCE on various platforms like VMC, AWS, and Azure. So let's start by looking at the pipelines that we have. So these are the pipelines that we've created. So end-to-end test for vSphere, both management cluster and workload cluster, and also standalone cluster, and the same for Azure and AWS. So let's take a sample over here. So in each pipeline, what we do is we build TC, which is a bit of a long process. And once we build TC, we install TC, and then so this is the installation, and all these were built. And once we install TC, we run the clusters. So in this case, we run the management cluster, and then we check if the cluster is up and running. So you can see the cluster is created, and you see that the cluster is up and running, the pods, the nodes. And we also create the workload cluster in case of this test using the management cluster, and then run a TC package on top of the workload cluster, which also we test to see if it's running and the installation work. And then we finally clean up everything by deleting all the clusters. And if there are any issues in between, we clean up all the resources that was created as part of the test and then give out an error. So that's how every pipeline looks like. So you can see the pipelines for AWS, Azure, and vSphere. So that's all I had to show as part of this demo. Thank you.